Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Smith. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
He'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Badgers are 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Looking to throw it again. The short completion of the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Smith. He escapes the pocket. Going to scramble now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Badgers are in the red zone now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The tight end has got it. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Badgers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Wisconsin, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Dropping back, it's Matthews. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. With the catch, it's Winton. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Robinson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down after that running play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Winton. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. It's a shotgun run call. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to pass. It's Smith. Makes a quick catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Burrell. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Burrell. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Smith. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab made by the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
To the air, it's Smith. And it's caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And the Badgers will line up here on 1st down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Point after, not great through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Smith. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The clock has stopped, and they've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll go hurry up here. Dropping back, it's Smith. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Burrell. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Matthews. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. It's like the final play of the half coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here. Let's it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Morris. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
On second and inches, they've got three receivers bunched out to the left. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. Looking to throw. It's Matthews. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive. On first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Smith. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Badgers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Snags the quick throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Moore.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Gets some space around the 30. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Back to throw. It's Smith. That's reeled in. It's Burrell. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Caught near the sticks. It's Burrell. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Badgers will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Look out, room to run here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Receivers are bunched together. To the air, it's Matthews. Running back has it on a screen now. He's found some room at the 45. Again, whipping through the defense. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Bringing pressure. It's another deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
To throw, it's Smith. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The tight end grabs it over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Badgers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass, it's Smith. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. The formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Grinding away with the running game. The The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Toss it to the back, running left. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 16 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Smith. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking to throw yet again. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for this here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.